My name is Verise Campbell. I work for the Nevada Affordable Housing Assistance Corporation. I love being a CEO. You get to problem solve on a large scale, and you get to work with some great people to achieve a common goal. There was a woman that made a huge impression on me when I was very young in my career. Her name is Rodinia Gilliam Mose. She happened to be the first female vice president of a large casino hotel in Atlantic City. And I never thought she would talk to me, but I ended up working in a position where we had personal conversation. One of the things that stuck with me, she said that people make decisions, not companies. In other words, what she was trying to tell me is never forget that you are dealing with people. From that day forward, I modeled myself after her. I watched the way she dressed. I watched the way she approached people and how she handled difficult situations. I'll never forget the impression that she made on me and the difference that it made in my life. As a child, from the time I was 2 weeks old, I lived with a woman who I thought was my mother. And at the age of 8, I found out she wasn't my mother. And I was now going to have to live with my biological family. It was very traumatic. It was difficult. But what I got out of it is, without her stepping in, where would I have been? She instilled self-confidence in me. She instilled love and the need to take care of other people. She showed me something that I really don't think I would have been exposed to, and that is putting other people before yourself. She was very loving, she was very affectionate, but yet she was strong. What's critical for me to understand is the impact of what I experienced living with my godmother really didn't come into play until I was forced to live with my biological family, which was very different, which was abusive. Then I realized what I really missed in my godmother and what should be normal. As our children are growing, we have to recognize their exposure is shaping what they believe is a norm. So they need people who will spend time with them, who will show them love, who will give them attention, who will be there to help them through the rough patch, because their rough patches last for years. As a CASA, I think what I get to see is what these children are really going through in the moment. Our children in the foster care system are coming from abusive and neglectful situations. And as a CASA, I am the person that speaks on behalf of these children. I just want to be someone in a person's life that they remember, that help them get to where they need to be, as opposed to tearing them down or being a part of their problem. I want to be a part of the solution. I love fashion. I enjoy dresses because most of the time dresses are timeless, and there are so many different patterns and different skirt styles. I just think that I was born to be a girl, and I was born to be fashionable. Growing up, it was really difficult. I remember feeling insecure about the size of my butt. It happened to be a little bit bigger, which it's fashionable now, but it wasn't fashionable then. They didn't make Gloria Vanderbilt jeans for my butt. So that was really difficult. Also, I happen to have full lips. And growing up during the time that I did, full lips weren't fashionable. So I've seen how fashion has evolved. My proportion is what my proportion is. And so I gravitate now more towards things that look good on the frame that I have, and I don't stress over it. There's a mantra that I live by, and it's nothing to it but to do it. So many times in life we spend our time just thinking about things when if we had put the effort into doing what we needed to do while we were thinking about it, it could have been done. I'm Verise Campbell, and what I have to say to you today is there's nothing to it but to do it.